Today's season candles can be found in the Vault of Knowledge. Collecting each one will give us about 25% of the wax needed to forge a seasonal candle. So we're going to be finding 4 of them, and collecting all 4 should give us 1 full seasonal candle. Our first and second are just here. Third is just behind this little wall piece here, right next to the 4-player door. And the final one is on the 2nd floor, so we're going to head up there. Here's our 4th one, just in front of the 4-player door. And now we should have 1 full seasonal candle. Our first quest today is to admire the sapling in the Starlight Desert, so we're going to head this way and go into the Little Prince area, the Starlight Desert. Once we go through, we're just going to fly basically completely around. We're going to go back the way we came, but not through the tunnel, through that tunnel. Here we can find the rainbow, and all we have to do is stand next to it for 60 seconds and the quest will complete. Our next quest is to relive a spirit's memories. That can be any spirit at all in the Vault of Knowledge. I chose the gloating narcissist because I was right next to them, but you can do any of them. All you have to do is relive it, watch their cutscene, and collect their emote. Back on the main floor of the Vault of Knowledge, we are going to go straight to the right-hand side. We have this little doorway here we have to open. Sometimes it's a bit buggy, so it might take a little while, but once it finally opens, we will now have access to the archives. And this is where we can find the purple book. Once we fly in, the purple light should just be flying through that little hole. We're going to go through the bottom and fly upwards, and we should catch it mid-flight. And finally, I need to collect 30 pieces of light, which can be done in any realm, so you can do it just candle running. All we have to do is collect 30 pieces of light. This shard event is located at the merchant's ship in the Little Prince area, the Starlight Desert. I'm just going to show you how you can get there first because I know some people might be a bit confused. It's in the Vault of Knowledge on the leftmost wall. We have a little entrance that brings us to this Little Prince themed area. We're just going to keep flying all the way through until we reach this little cloud tunnel on the left-hand side, right by that rose garden. Once we finally get through, we will be at the shard event, and for this shard event, I think I'm going to give it 4 shards out of 5. It's definitely hard, but not impossible to do. This one features the large red rocks, which are like a one-hit kill. You will lose your wing of light. We also have the small rocks that will drain your light. We have some shard crabs, which are basically unflippable crabs, and we have some regular crabs as well. As always, I would say utilize the shared memories as much as you can. A lot of people will try and kite the crabs in their direction, so you'll be safe while we burn this darkness. Avoid the red rocks, the big ones, most of all. You do not want to hit those, then it's game over for you. Unless you have a very friendly person to help pick you up. So avoid as much as you can. One of the easiest darkness areas to get is that area with the flying ones behind me. Around there, there's just regular crabs. You can knock those down and fly around pretty safely. This was recorded very early on in my journey of doing these shard quests, so I wasn't really sure which area to start on, but if I were doing this now, I would definitely do the floating ones first. I find them pretty easy so long as you don't fly into the large shards. Alright, and we are done. It is now time for part 2 of the shard event, where we sit down, and then we have to catch all of the jellyfish in this area. Once we complete that, we will get some ascended candles. Depending on how well you did during your collection, you should be getting about 3 to 4 ascended candles as a reward. And just as a reminder, you can only get a reward from each particular shard event once per day, so if you've already done this shard event, you cannot get a reward the second time. And that is it for this shard event.